Hello, welcome to Django's Country Kitchen, episode 28 of Cooking with Chef Galmiche, and the last video in this series, Bramley apples.
Yes, that's the last video in this series. So I want to say thank you for everybody for watching all our videos. I think we've done
28 now.
28, and it was really interesting and very nice. Next series is a little bit later on, but I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you learn a few things. And we had great time to make them, so just wanted to let you know. Bramley apple. So what I'm going to do, Bramley, people always use Bramley apple, it's or a puree or apple crumble. Done. I don't want to do that today. I want to do that as a segment, caramelize and drizzle a little bit of this gorgeous fig vinegar, okay, and serve it with pork. It's a classic, of course, but I don't want the puree. I don't want the classic apple puree, or you know what I mean by that. So I want to show that we can caramelize them. It will be delicate. They cook very fast, okay? But I understand why sometimes for a busy lunch, people are doing the puree. It's a perk. They do 200 covers, roast pork, crackling, down, roast potatoes. Okay, fine. But we can do something different today. And I'm going to serve that with two small off the bone, loin of pork, pan roasted very simply, a little bit of mushroom with it, a bit of seasoning, and we make a kind of quick jus à la minute, a bit of fresh parsley, and serve with this beautiful caramelized apple. And I think it should be really nice.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, for a change.
Great.
All right, super. Okay, so we cut the apple. So one thing with the Bramley apple, okay, they absolutely oxidize very quickly. You can see. So that's why sometimes we put them in fresh water with a couple of drops of lemon to keep the color going. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to pan fry them. I want to do a little bit different because, like I said earlier, people always puree. I don't want to do that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make segment and caramelize that a little bit.
That's salted butter? Unsalted?
This one is actually
slightly salted.
Slightly salted, yeah. It doesn't kind of matter too much, yeah. Okay, so we put that there, and we're going to caramelize that. This one is for me. And also, I'm going to do at the end just a little bit of fig vinegar. I really love fig vinegar. Very few people use it. It's very interesting. Couple of drops. You don't need. Everybody use balsamic, of course, but it will be amazing. And that, with the pork we're going to do, and a little bit of wild mushroom, of shiitake mushroom, should be really good. That cook very, very quickly. That's the reason people. That's what I want to do. Beautiful non-stick pan. Turn them very briefly. They already half cooked already, you know. I should use a small spatula instead of that, so I don't scratch my pan, because when the tefal is scratched, it's never the same. But you see, really quick saute color like that. Beautiful. Okay, so you can see that the color in there, they're getting softer a little bit. So I just want to add tiny bit, okay, of fig vinegar, and that will help to caramelize and bring a tiny minuscule amount of sweetness, because I don't want to put sugar, okay? Because generally speaking, people put sugar in it because it's an acidic apple. But when you serve that with pork and the fat and all this, you want this acidity to cut through the fat. So you want your apple to remain acidic, but with a touch of something, and the figs will bring what we need to it. Look at that. So it will be gorgeous. Okay? So what goes well with Bramley, obviously, is pork. So we're doing a quick kind of pork loin. But the purpose is obviously the Bramley and what to do with it. And we don't want to do a puree, and I don't want to do an apple crumble like everybody does. Okay? So we've done the apple, which are resting now. We get a bit of pork, a little bit of shiitake with a bit of touch of water, butter, salt, black pepper, just to kind of let them come down, and that reduction, that is ready anyway. We leave that 1 second, and you know, I'm just going to make them And I'm going to reduce all the liquid there. And that's what the purpose of that liquid is. And should be really good. So that's a jus to go with the thing. We put up all the liquid from the pork loin. It's a simple pork loin anyway, nothing complicated. Also, I'm going to put a drop of that which we put in a Bramley. A couple of drops is enough. And I'm going to add some edamame there for us. So we've got kind of almost as a small fricassee to serve with it. Look at that, how beautiful is that? So it should be really nice indeed. Okay, so that's a Bramley. Barely, like we said, they are barely cooked. Okay, because obviously that's the thing, they cook super fast. I'm going to serve that in here. Make it pretty. And what is good, like we said, we kept the natural flavor of the Bramley, which is all this beautiful acidity. Okay, like that. And we're going to serve it with beautiful small ragu in here and a loin of pork. It's nothing more simple than that. Okay. Some of the wild mushroom there. Some of the edamame. I'm going to clean the plate, obviously, yeah. And also, we made a little bit of juice there with the same vinegar that we use.
Fig vinegar.
Fig vinegar. Okay. Let me clean this in here, if possible. Okay, just push that over a little bit. Just a bit of fresh parsley like that. Very simple dish, would be fantastic to serve with the roast pork, the crackling on the top. Okay, so that's a very simple, very easy to make, pan roasted Bramley apple, cooking in a bit of butter, touch of fig vinegar on it, a pork chopped with a small ragu of edamame, or whatever, yeah?
Edamame.
Yeah. And a little bit of shiitake mushroom, and we just deglace the pan with a bit of water. Okay?
Voila.
Yes. Et voilà.